Let's quickly review how we simplified square roots, and we'll start by just talking about perfect squares. So if you are asked for the square root of 36, you probably know that what we're asking you for is which number when squared gives you 36, and you might know that that is 6. So the square root of 36 is 6. The square root of 49 is 7, right? And all of this is because you know 7 squared is the number that we're looking for. 7 squared gives us 49. So the square root of 49 is 7. Sometimes you have something like plus or minus in front, which tells you that you want both solutions. We'll talk a little bit more about this, but it's true that 7 squared is 49. It's also true that negative 7 squared is 49. So in this particular situation, the person is asking you to give both roots. Let me talk about something that's a little bit interesting. There are two ways to do this in actuality. If you had the square root of 144, you might, in fact, know that that's equal to 12. You might know that 12 squared is 144. But suppose you don't, and you don't have a calculator, or you don't have a calculator with a square root button. Here's where you are still in a good situation. We know that 2 goes into 144 because it's an even number. So I might just break that down into 2 times 72. And what I'm doing now is not looking for a perfect square. This method is looking for pairs of numbers. I don't have any pairs of numbers, but I know that 72 can be factored into 2 times 36. And suddenly, notice, I have a pair of 2's. And what I am in actuality doing is taking the square root right here of 4, which I happen to know is 2. So what I can think of is, not incorrectly, that when I have a pair of numbers, it's going to come out as a single number because you're taking the square root of that. Now I'm going to continue simplifying. I might know that 36 is a perfect square, or maybe I don't. So maybe I'm just going to have to keep simplifying that square root of 36. So I'm going to think of that as maybe 2 times 18. And I'm going to keep on going. 18 happens to be 2 times 9. So now I have another pair of 2's that can come out again. So I have the 2 from before, and then I'm going to have another 2 that just came out, and then I have the square root of 9. And maybe I still don't know that 9 is a perfect square. So outside, my numbers are 4. I might as well consolidate them. And inside, 9 is 3 times 3, and there's my pair. So I can rewrite this as 4 times 3, which again is 12.